My Talbot Express camper van has this rather ironic go faster front splitter, which appears only to be held on by tie wraps. So I'm going to have to investigate that and find a way to fit it more securely. Well, that was secure. There's actually supposed to be a bumper under here, so luckily I have one off that I saved off an older camper. So I'm going to have to clean off where the older brackets on this one have rusted away and fit a bumper under this, and then I can put the spoiler back on top, securely mounted with a strong structure behind it. That's all that remains of the original bumper. Hot. So my next problem is to try and remove these studs so that I can attach the replacement bumper on. That's great. So I have a threaded hole to put that into. Hopefully we'll be as lucky on the other side. Bash it a few times. Warm it up a bit with the grinder. I think I saw a little bit of movement. Yes. There's 3 holes. On the camper I just took the bumper off. It was these 2 were being used and this one wasn't, and on this one it appears that these 2 were used. So if I can get 2 into it I shall be fairly happy. So I'm going to use this back one with a bolt and then put a nut and a bolt on this one, and I'll have access here, so it should be easy enough. Perhaps I can weld in the stud and make it captive from this side. It's just coming now. Nice one. Lucky with both sides. So I'm going to power wash this. It's got a bit of green mildew on it and a bit of rust. Then I can sand it down and put a bit of paint on it to protect it before I cover it up with the bumper again. best to go through these things while they're exposed. Just remembering to disconnect the battery there before I do any welding, so I don't blow the alternator. And there's a laser battery in the back as well on the camper, so I'm going to do that as well. This is going to be my captive bolt, so I'm scratching some clear metal in here so that the welder can bite on some metal. I'm going to weld this bolt through this hole here to hold, and this will be used to hold the bumper in place afterwards. Just giving it a bit of a brush down with the wire brush on the grinder, and then I'm going to give it a bit of primer and then an overcoat of gloss white. And the rest I shall have to do by hand. So I got myself a can of white primer, so my overspray won't look too unsightly, and it's just going to give it a light coating to preserve it and tidy it up underneath. Second coat of the white going on now. And now a bit of gloss white to finish off. I'm going to trial fit my bumper now. This I salvaged from my donor camper van again. And now trial fitment of the spoiler. I think already that's more secure than it was before with the tie wraps. So we just need to drill some holes into the old bumper. I've got some bolts and washers and we'll tighten that all up. I'm going to drill it now so I can bolt, nut and washer it. Now I need to take the bumper off again so I can bolt this all together properly and then fit it all as one. Well, at least they'll know it's bolted on. Now I just need to drill a hole in the side here to triangulate this so it'll stop it rocking. It's not great access here, so pull it out of the way to get the metal, hole in the metal first. Actually see the hole through the fiberglass and the light shines through it. I had to turn that bolt the other way around because of limited access. I was caught between space on the metal side and space on the fiberglass side. So the top of the bolt is nicely jammed in on the corner of some metal. I can tighten away here. Good. Same job needed on this side. There we are. Now that's a lot more secure and looks a little bit better too. Gonna have to give it a bit of a rub down.